Arcade Online match. Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deftly shuts out the jumper. No go for the throw. No good up high. Trips him up. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Knockdown. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. In a dire situation, KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Somersault kick. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. What? Nice tech. Player 1 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. Big throws. Both fighters planning something?
Merde!
The low heavy is denied. Knockdown and player 1 will look to apply pressure here. And they create in with the rock KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done here. Holds out with the block. The low kick is blocked. The low kick connects. Deftly shuts out the jumping. The throw is escaped. All right. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. This is looking bad. What are they going to do? Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup?
Merde, putain.
Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Oh, burnout trigger! Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that. To come from the brink like that? What a comeback! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. The jump-in is denied. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. What's the next move?
Merde.
The fighters return to the middle of the stage. What'll happen here? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Somersault kick. A quick breather. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Low heavy. Player 1 is looking, throws them. Knockdown and player 1, excellent block. Crowns him from above. Barely blocks the jump in. Block critical. What's gonna happen? The next flatline zone. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Fine. Je préfère jouer l'été quand même, hein, parce que j'ai les mains plus chaudes. Alors que là, l'hiver, il fait tellement froid aux mains que je peux même pas. J'ai les mains gelées.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Ready?
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Lots of aggression from both sides.
Putain, il est relou le gars là.
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Both players with no drive in the tank. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Get some.
Merde.
Player 1 on the board first with the win. He'll want to keep the pressure on. Slight miscalculation on the air throws. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Launches with a Tenku kick. Throws them to negate the block. Springs forward with the drive rush. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. What'll happen here? Player experiencing burnout. Still slugging it out at this rate. Burnout activates. A quick brief on Super Art. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Amazing. They just won't draw Super Art incoming. This is gonna hurt. Can they use their resource? Crowns them from above. Uses that wall pressure. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. The drive impact doesn't work. Knocks them out of the air. Overhead. Player the low. Smart use of
Putain, je m'en doutais, elle allait faire ça, putain.
Cross-up attack. Harry connects. Barely blocks the jump in. Fireball pressure. Trying to whip knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Escapes the corner. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Looking for a hold. Kazanchu. Vintage. Oh, here we go. The low. This could lead to some big damage. Cross-up attack. Sets up with the jump in. All the throw connects. What were they thinking? The super's blocked. What a clutch low heavy. The jump in is denied. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Who will set the bait at this range?
He calls it. He calls it.
Hadouken!
He calls it.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Shows off a parry.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Parried the fireball.
Hadouken!
Medium kick into.
Hadouken!
Could we see a drive hit back here?
Hadouken! Hadouken!
About 20 seconds left.
Hadouken!
This
Hadouken!
round may end with a time burn out, but they may have a plan here. Low heavy. What will be the follow-up
Yeah.
here? Ugh, take a seat.
Hadouken!
Oh man, who's gonna take it?
Putain. Putain, la chance qu'il a eu, quoi.
Clinches
Ah.
the game. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have caught that. Jump. Drives it back, misses. Blocks it. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. All right, what's coming up next? Lots of aggression from both sides. Goes for the drive rush there. What are they thinking here? Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
Merde.
The jump in catches them. Goes for the jump in. Player KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps. Slight miscalculation on the air. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. Overhead. Jumps in, brushes that off, and keeps going. There's an overdrive arc. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. They're trading attacks. Oh, kisses the fireball. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Connects with the throw. The low kick hits. Slick overdrive Tenzo there to call them out. Oh man, this is a scary ring. Ooh, you never know what can happen.
Merde.
The low. Both sides. Oh, yo. Rock super hit. What were they thinking? Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? Getting up close and personal. Player 2 needs to take advantage. Low heavy. There's a burnout. Player 2 has a full drop. The brain on this fighter to fit for the counter in that situation. I don't know if this is enough to kill.
Sit down and shut up!
Are you kidding me?
Il a bugué.
Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Fires off in overdrive.
Putain, il bug là.
For so little payoff. Sticks the combo. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Limited resources at hand right now. Trips them up. Throws them to negate the block. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Nice.
Il bug,
Sees the
hein.
combo through and takes the round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Grabs them. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Brushes off the impact. Gets the jump in.
Yeah.
That combo, yo, put that away. Quick breather. Hits him with a stop and bop. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Throw leaves him wide open. What'll happen here? They're going for the super art? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Creates an opening with the low heavies?
Yeah.
Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Shrugs that off. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact? This can lead to some big damage. What now? Also getting it from real. Hits them with a quick low kick. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. A jump? A parry?
No escape.
Jumps? Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Clutch, anti-air. Looking for a chance. SBK hits! Overhead. Below. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. It was where they thinking. Excellent read. Knockdown. Here comes the victim. Could we see a drive impact here? Here comes the and whip. They're wide open. Player 2 may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the super art ready. Noticeable luck. The shot pays off. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that.
Il a bugué, hein, putain.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Starts with the jump in. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Knockdown. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Sticks the jump in. Throws them to start the corner pressure.
Merde!
Looking for more damage now. Will we see a drive impact? Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 2 wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 creates a good
Merde, putain!
with a combo into super. Psycho Punisher hits him. A drive impact could end it all here. Player 1 brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a big clutch anti-air. All the throw connects. Knockdown and can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. In with the cross. Player 1 can't afford. Critical art now. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. This can lead to some big damage. Close range projectile drops them. Sets up
Merde.
with the jump in. They push their way out of the corner. Crowns them from above. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Yo, that 2009 callback, psycho punish. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? That corner is starting to look rough and hard. This is gonna hurt. Escape denied. Piles on the corner pressure. This is game hard done.
Merde. Ah, je m'en doutais, elle allait faire ça.
It's gonna be watching replays for this one for a
Et il a
while.
pas sauté, hein.
They really took
Ah, il se
it down
protège
to the
même pas en
wire.
plus.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jump! Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. They trade hits. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Gets the jump in. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate.
Merde!
Back this combo in. Smart play to stop the opponent. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Oh,
Ah,
triggered. Closing moments of the match. One hit cut in there.
putain, j'ai raté, putain.
Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player two did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Double knee press.
Merde,
Still
putain!
fighting for control of the space. What'll happen here? A drive impact could end it all here. Uses the gauge for a super arc. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player two played with a lot of heart to pull off a tremendous win. Definitely one to watch.
Elle était prenable en plus là. Putain, c'est quoi ces défaites de merde?
Here
Putain.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? All right, first round.
Merde.
What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. It's the start of the round.
Putain, mais il m'avait même pas laissé le temps de boire mon verre d'eau là.
Going, and it's really anyone's fight. Lots of aggression from both sides. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Takes a trip. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive leads. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Knockdown. KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
Merde!
Player one had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Gets the
Merde.
jump in. Still scrapping for control of the space. Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff. Gets scooped from down low. Not much life. Burnout activates. What'll happen here? Anti-air in the clutch. Excellent block. Oh, nice. One chance here may end this match. Man, not gone. What? Hit them with a quick low kick. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. They are letting it fly from the get-go. Yes, the low kick hits. Clutch, anti-air.
Merde.
Throws them. Oh, here we go. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. What are they gonna do? A trade, but still works out. This can lead to some big damage.
Merde.
With super arcs into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Sets up with the jump in. Player one is in a very good spot. Anti-air in the clutch. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? Reads the jump in perfectly. A real corrects them. Fires off them in front. They the block with a throw. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Will gain control of the match in the early going. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers to turn this around in their favor.
Merde!
Gets the knockdown, and now, in a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Big, low, reaching heavy. Finishes it with the anti-air. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Low heavy hits. Mix, yo, put that away. Takes a trip. Gets the knockdown, and now you've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Adamant flame. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. So, what's next? They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Not much life.
Merde! Putain!
They just made that very tricky combo look easy. That's how you know they're on another level. Player 2, oh my god, they just choked it up! A quick breather. That's a little game for them to stop Kohago. We see it uses their drive gauge. The low, what's next? Wrecks them. Player and whip. There was what a finish. Player 1 was an absolute
Dommage, hein,
beast.
putain. Je peux pas courir.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak. It's January 6th, which makes it Cammy's birthday. She definitely could come across as domineering, but that all melts away as soon as cats are involved. No good up high. Any development early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. The drive
Merde!
Sweet punishment. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Grabs him. Takes a trip. The jump in is denied. The counter is blocked. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Light lead opens up. Gets the knockdown, and now this is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. The low heavy is denied. Both fighters planning something? Takes in the throw. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Holds out with the block. It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Will that super be the turning point? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Knockdown and blocks it.
Merde!
Not much life left below. Scrapping it, smart play to stop the opponent. They can't squander this punish counter check. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Come on now, let me hear you say it. Shinryu, Reppa! Oh my god, they just choked it up. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Blocks it. Combo with the target combo. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player 1 chases them down. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 blazing through that drive gauge to try and set the pace. Blocks the low heavy. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Where is their opening? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Up top to close it. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Throws them. What's next? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Uses the target combo as a filler. Knockdown and good job escaping. Oh, burnout triggered. Jumps up, goes for the jump in. Going in, overhead attack. But uses the gauge for a super arm. That combo finishes it. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
C'est vrai que c'est... Ah, les golds, j'arrive à les battre, mais les platinum, c'est plus dur. Hein.
A new warrior has entered the ring.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Perfect air to air. Player 1 with the life lead. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Big counter. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Taking stock. Neither of them willing to back off here. Knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Closing moments of the match. One hit KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A brave forward jump there to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Throws them to negate the block. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Full SA meters on deck for both a super arm. Gets scooped from down low. Not much life difference. They've got the meter overdrive cannon spike. Risky up-close scrap still going. Experiencing burnout. Sets up with the jump in. Player 2 flatlines them. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. This can lead to some big damage. Hits the air throw. The low kick hit. Adds a bit of OD spice. Jump meets them air to air. Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? Punch cannon spike. Dangerous range here. Cannon spike. That corner is starting to look scary. A jump in? Reads the jump in perfectly. Amazing. Impact squash. A jump? Jump! This is gonna hurt. Sets up with the jump in. Ooh, more fuel to the fire. Cook 'em up. Pumps the brakes on the impact. No heavies. What will be the follow-up here?
Ah ouais. Putain, j'ai eu la chance là.
Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. Jump reads the jump in perfectly. The low kick hits. Hits up the counter. This is going to be...
Yeah.
Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. The low kick connects. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Big counter. What's the play here? Does a good job of pushing back. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. From up above. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. They were right to be on guard there. Combo with the target combo. All right, up tap to close it. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Gets the knockdown, and now jumps up, pops him with a Shoryu. Player 1 needs experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Breaks the block with a throw. There's the change of sides. Going in, risky up-close scrap still going. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 1 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Anti-air in the clutch. The lows from tap to closing. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. The jump in is denied. All right, they throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. Uses a drive parry against the attack. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Nice cross-up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Taking stock. Player 1, smart play to stop the opponent there. So little life left. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Medium kick hit. Hit them with a stopping pop. This is gonna be bad news. Combo with the burnout triggered. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks.
Putain.
Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Gets the jump in. Big throws. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Side switch in the corner. Breaks the block with a throw. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both fighters low heavy. Player 2, clutch, anti-air. Throws them. Jumps up. What are they gonna do? Doing some quick planning? Back to the face out the low kick. Okay, here we go. This wraps it up with a throw. We're going into the final round tie-up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Who will come out on top in this final round? Jumps in. This is gonna hurt. Jumps up. Ooh, does him dirty. This could lead to some big damage. Ooh, what a smart throw. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. Clutch, anti-air. Nice fireball. The drive impact doesn't work. What's next? A jump? Crowns him from above. Oh, the throw connects. Oh, here we go. A real test of nerves here. Anti-air in the clutch. Low heavy. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Medium kicks. Here comes the corner pressure. Somehow manages to block the goes to the air. Both avoiding the wall like a plague. Flatlines in. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real...
C'était chaud quand même là.
Here comes a new challenger.
Kimberly.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this
À
fight?
la limite platinum.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Opts for the throw. All right. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right, what's coming up next? The grab misses. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Knockdown takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to kick. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. Both sides are gonna have to fight without drive. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. The low doesn't connect. Grabs and throws them away. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. In there! Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jump? Are we going to see some fireworks here? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Gets the knockdown, and now... Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Takes them all the way, looking to impress with this super. Start the tunes, because Kimberly's ready to feast. Bullshit Ninja Star Cypher. And this is only the beginning. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What burnout? Expect the tempo of the match to change. Dash connects with the throw. They must have a game plan here with the critical finishes with the throw. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Blocks the low heavy. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Checks with the projectile. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge?
Ah putain!
Big counter. Takes the chance to hurt him.
Merde.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up. Decides to meet them in the air. Takes a trip. The jump in is denied. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Both fighters, just don't smart decision there. The chip damage was enough. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Overhead neck hunter. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Blocks it. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Check with a medium kick. Very solid corner switch. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Jumps in.
Ah putain.
Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Will we see a drive impact? Gets the combo. Reads the jump in perfectly. Pops him with a shorty. Can they create an off-punch super art? Player 1
putain, enfoiré.
needs to use their SA gauge. Finishes it with the anti-air. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Here we go.
Merde.
What are these fighters going to do?
Je me suis trompé de côté.
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Lots of aggression from both sides. All right, what's coming up next? Gets the knockdown, and now we've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are about even
Qu'est-ce qui
height.
s'est passé là?
Taking stock. Can't tech the throw.
Merde!
Will we see a drive impact? Very solid corner switch. Player 2 chases them down. KO. Player
Merde!
1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Big low reaching. They were right to be on guard there. Pops them with a shorty. Player 2 hits them with a stop and bop. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Blocks it. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Merde.
Breaks the block with a throw.
Putain.
Quick breather. Will sets up with the jump-in. Throws them.
Putain, je peux rien faire là.
Assault continues. What's next? What a finish! Player 1 comes away with the win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Breaks those shins. Will that drive impact get punished? Still slugging it out here. Below heavy hits. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Well-timed corner switch. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Life lead opens up. Throws him to negate the block. A drive impact could end it all here. Jumps up. Closing moments of the
Merde.
one hit in there.
Putain, enfoiré.
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Who's going to start things off? Long low attack hits. They trade hits. And now, just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. What'll happen is smart play to stop the opponent there. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Hits them with a stop and bot. Oh, burnout triggered. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Let's Go kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Add a bit of OD spice. Get scooped from down low. Low heavy. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the sets up with the jump in. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. A jump reads the jump in perfectly. Player 1 can't use burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Amazing. Noticeable lively. Oh, yo, raw super hit. Keeps them out. Takes them up. Overhead. Grabs them. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Go heavy with authority. Player 1 is gonna be watching replay.
J'ai raté mon coup là.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Player 1 has the life lead. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Fantastic reactions there.
Merde.
From up above, gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. Will we see a drive impact? Both fighters planning something? Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Yes, drive impact for the win. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Manages to block the jump in attack. Solid combo. Decides to meet them in the air. Holds out with the block. Looking for a chance. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. A parry? Blocks it. Big throws. Player 2
Merde!
look to apply pressure here. Takes up the counter. This is going to be huge. Uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
Now you know history.
This might be a pivotal super art. This may turn to a big chance. Could we see a prime impact weaves into impact to finish? Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Vu comment il a joué, je m'en doutais.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Big throw. The jump in is denied. Throw whips. Goes for the throw. Knockdown. Tries to turn up the pressure
Merde,
with an overpowered
putain.
projectile. Oh, whiffs the throw. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Taking stock. Parries the jump in to shut it down. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Experiencing burnout. Decides to meet them in the air. Breaks the block with a throw. A quick breather. Player 1 will
Merde.
have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Just goes for it at this range. That's a counter. Life lead is there. Uses the gauge for a super art. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. There it is. They knew it'd be enough.
Now you know history.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Ho ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Can't tech the throw. Still slugging it out here. Below heavy hits. Bops him with a target combo. Does a good job of pushing back. And that attack ends it. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Combo with the target combo. Decides to meet them in the air. Flashes him. Grabs him. Risky up close scrap still going.
Merde.
Gets scooped from down low. Breaks the block with a throw. And they create an opportunity KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets them with the anti-air. Perfect execution with the anti-air.
Merde! Putain, j'aime pas rater comme ça là.
Super art to show them what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Spend it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
Now you know history.
Player 2 and whip. They're wide open. What are they gonna do? Player 2 needs to wait this out. Cuts off the tank and scores the win. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a...
J'aime pas rater comme ça là.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it.
Moi, c'est
So
sûr,
let's
j'arrive
start
pas à
the
les
match and
battre
see what
ces
these warriors
joueurs.
are capable of. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Goes for the low kick. Still slugging it out here. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Life lead opens up. Checks with a medium kick. Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Gets the knockdown, and now? Going in, springs forward with the drive rush. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Gotta be drive rush to keep it going. Gets scooped from down low. They were right to be on guard there. Their drive gauges are looking bare. Drops them from the air. Will we see? Oh my god, they just choked it up! Were they baiting them into that? Backs them into the crowns them from above. Ooh, what a smart play. Okay, solid anti-air. That amazing, never say die attitude got them the win. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Shows the medium kick. Oh, misses. Does a good job of pushing back. Strings it all together. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Demon Raid? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Goes to the overdrive. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on, experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty driver, hits him with a stop and pop. Still scrapping for control of this, goes for the massage. Going in? Now, can they drops him hard? Reads the jump in perfectly, throws him. Fights back with authority. The low kick hits. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.